Hello everybody, my name is Richard Vigorelli and I'm your guide for everything Chinese medicine, and I set it all up so us Westerners can figure it out. Now today we're talking about one of my favorite and really neat parts of Chinese medicine. These are called the 8 extraordinary vessels, and we're going to talk about 3 of them because they're basically the exact same thing. So first one is called the Ren, second one's called the Du, and the third is called the Chong. Okay? Now the Ren runs up the middle of the belt, runs up the midline. The Du runs up the back of the midline. And the Chong goes between the 2 of them. Okay? So, other people would know Ren as being conception vessel, and the Du as being the governor vessel, and the Chong as being the thoroughfare way. Whatever. These are actually the very first things that get created when you're just a mass of cells. Okay? So you're fertilized and you turn into a ball like this, and it's all a bunch of cells about, to say it would fit on the head of a pin would be like saying a pin would fit on the roof of a stadium. Bit of a difference, really. Okay? So, the very, very first one is the Chong, or the thoroughfare. When they start to change and it goes from a big ball to a ball with a hole in it, that's the start of the Chong Mai. Then the Ren and the Du sprout off from that. The Ren side becomes the front part of your body, and the Du side becomes the back part of your body. Okay? So, what does that have to do with anything? Well, think of the things that these 3 govern as being your firmware, if you were a computer or a phone. Okay? This is the software that is 100% you. Okay? This is what makes you you. That is a human. Regardless of your culture, color of skin, religion, anything else. Okay? This is you are human. Okay? Or if you're a cat, you are a cat, etc. Okay? Now firmware can be corrupted, and we call that insanity. Okay? So what will happen if it's a minor corruption of these things that the Chong, Ren, and Du all have influence over is the individual will have issues integrating into society. They will have very severe issues with self-esteem, with personal identity. They will have issues forming and maintaining relationships. They will either be like super eager to do it or very, very not. Other times they will have issues with fertility. Even if they're all right in the head, for some reason they can't make babies. Yeah, so whenever you come in for a fertility treatment, if the regular zone food treatment doesn't work, this would be the kind of stuff I would actually work on. I would work on the Chong, the Ren, and the Du, because something's funky with them. Okay? And it can get kind of intense. And one of the things that I always mandate whenever I am working on somebody that has something going on with these 3 channels is that they be in touch with a mental health professional, because something may come up. There may be some trauma there from their past, which usually is the case. There's usually some terrible traumatic event or series of events visited upon them by somebody in authority or in some kind of caregiver role. Very unfortunate, very sad. YouTube, please be nice to me. But this is something that if you have personal identity issues, you need to get some help. Okay? I'm here to help you. People like me are here to help you. Please seek us out. Okay? You will not be chased away. You will not be laughed at. We will help you until you tell us not to. Okay? At least if we have any sense of morality or ethics, we will. Okay? So, the channels themselves, the only ones that are actually marked out are the Ren and the Do. Again, midlines of the body, bunch of points on them. Now, using those does not necessarily mean we are working on the firmware. We're just kind of realigning the software glitches that you have in the other parts of the body with that, because, well, I use like Ren 12, which is dead center of the abdomen, all the time. It doesn't mean I'm working on the Ren itself. It means I'm trying to help the person digest their food better. Okay? I use Do 20 all the time. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to restructure how the person thinks. I'm just trying to get them to relax so that my treatment is a little bit more efficient and goes a little bit better. That way they're under a lot less stress. Okay? Treating with the Chong Mai, though, there's no actual points that say Chong 20. Nothing like that. There is no Chong 2. Okay? It actually borrows points from various other channels, like stomach. It's got 2 or 3 there. It's got a few on the kidney. I believe it's got one on the liver channel, if I remember correctly. I have to look it up. I'm sorry, I didn't do that great research. I apologize. Okay. And it does have a very important one. It's its opening point. It's actually spleen 4. It's on the side of the foot. It sucks. I hate getting that point done. It hurts. Okay. Like I said in previous videos, not all points hurt. Some do. I do my best that they don't hurt, and I try to make it easy for you. Okay. So. That's about all I've got for you today, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to share. And also, if you are dealing with any of the issues that I spoke about in this video, please seek help. Okay? If you are in my practice area, give me a call. I'm here for you. Okay? If you are in another practice area, I'm happy to help guide you, help get you to somebody who can. Please do seek help from a mental health professional if at all possible. No one should have to suffer. Okay? So, by the way, if you would like to get in touch with me directly, feel free to visit my website at vigintmed.com. That stands for Vigorelli Integrated Medicine.com. You can go ahead and shoot me a line right there. Okay? So, I'll be back later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. I published a book. You can get this on Amazon. Cost you about 16 bucks hard copy. You can even get it soft copy for about half that. It's on Kindle. Go ahead, pop over to Amazon.